Not hamburgers and hot dogs, Boston butts, and the grilled chicken, the really, really prima stuff. So, man, we so much appreciate you guys and what you do for us.
Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we know one thing: drivers first.
When you think Troy Cable, think of a world-class network. Think of friendly local customer support experts. Think of reliable internet, phone, television, and security for your home or business. Most importantly, think of a hometown company connecting its community. Think fast, think friendly, think Troy Cable.
Telling all our drivers, happy Drivers Appreciation. We thank you for the job y'all do. We thank you. This week is all about you, but every day is about you. Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we know one thing: drivers first. Come join Wiley Sanders Truck Lines today. $1,000 sign-on bonus. We match your 401k up to 4%. Blue Cross, Blue Shield. We also have a dinner plan. You to be the next driver of the month. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. If you're a certified mechanic looking for a job, then come to Wiley Sanders Truck Line. That's right, Wiley Sanders Truck Line. We need good mechanics. Call John Smothers or Ken Bray for the maintenance department. You will have a future at Wiley Sanders Truck Line.
May the road rise up to meet you. May the wind be always at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face. The rains fall soft upon your fields. Though you've probably heard these words before, it's our wish for all travelers. For those carrying the things we need and visiting the ones they love. Those that take to the open road to feed their families, to see new sights, to get ahead. They spend hours, days, nights, even weeks on an endless ribbon of highway. Through the weather, the breakdowns, the closures. And then they see it. Glowing in the distance, that familiar sign. A sigh of relief. Each day.
Good morning and welcome to additional Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Line. It is indeed a holiday and we're so excited to be here. But you know, I just had to come on and remind you that at Wiley Sanders Truck Line we put God and family first. And I want to read a scripture here this morning from Matthew 11:1. It says, when Jesus had finished giving instructions to his 12 disciples, he set out there to teach and preach in their cities. You know, when I look at Pike County, I look at the things that we got going on, and we got great teachers, we got great preachers, and it excites me. I'm just excited to be here. I'm excited to have a job. I'm excited to be alive. But what am I biggestly excited about? This Friday at Wiley Sanders Truck Line, drivers, I know you guys listen, and this is going to be a short show this morning because of it being a holiday. Justin is going to get out of here, and we're live. What we do is live, and I came in just to make sure, drivers, we appreciate you. We appreciate what you do, but I need a favor. Let everybody know that we're growing, we're booming. We just gave out a great raise across the board. Man, we're among the top paying truck lines now, and we need to be encouraged about that. And man, run some miles and make this money, and whoo, it's just Jehovah God has been so good to us to allow us to have these opportunities and to work for such people as the Sanders that never forgets about the employee. They don't put the employee down here. They put everybody like this. They put everybody like that. And that excites me. And so I want to say to our drivers, thank you. The job you do gives us the liberty to do what we do. And when I say we, I'm talking about the Sanders Company. And thank our sister companies, KW Containers, KW Plastics, Sanders Lead, Sanders Fertilizer. Those companies combined with Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we are like this, feeble position. We're all together as one. And man, it just excites me. I like to, when I talk about that, I like to show my board, but I'm going to get everything on my desk that we have, because when I talk about it, I like to show it, you know, the lead, the plastic, the paint cans. And it's just a good time to be in Troy, Alabama, having a job. And let me say this to you about Pike County in Troy, Alabama. We have a great mayor. We have a great sheriff. We have great city officials. We have great churches. We have great restaurants. And we have great God-fearing people. Where else would you want to be other than Pike County? We have great schools. What am I saying? What am I saying? Some of you that may see us on Facebook and hear me talk about Pike County, what I'm saying to you is you can come here and all those things can help you have a successful family. I don't know where you may be living now. I don't know whether you're renting, buying, or what, but we have homes in our area for sale. You can contact Millie Johnson. I've been knowing Millie for years, and Millie is one that does things from her heart. You can tell Millie, I've been renting and I'm ready to buy. I'm ready to buy, and I want to buy in Pike County. You may want to buy somewhere else. Millie will help you. You can say, Millie, I'm looking for a good school to put my kids in. She has a little boy. She can tell you that. Ladies and gentlemen, Pike County is just a place to be. It's the type of place where you go to a local restaurant, you see the mayor sitting in there eating. You go to a local restaurant, you see the sheriff, you see city officials. They're not hiding. They're not going to places and staying back in the corner and trying not to be seen. Our people are being seen. Same way with the Sanders companies. You see the Trace Parker. It's nothing unusual to see him over at the driver's lounge. He goes over there a lot of time and get his lunch. Right there at the driver's lounge. Same sandwiches that the drivers eat. I know it for a fact. I've seen him go over there and get his lunch and come back to his office. Just everyday people, down to earth people. Down to earth people. And that excites me to be a part of it. I thank God all the time that they just allow me to just have a little old part in it. It's exciting to me to be a small part of what the Sanders and the Sanders family and the Sanders Truck Line, all the stuff we got going on, especially KW Plastic, KW Containers, just being a small part of that, to just come here and say good morning and tell you the great things that we have. The Rays, Will. Oh man, I want to say this to you. I did some little figuring on that. I've always said that 2,500 miles a week, if you had to run more than that to make a living with a company, you was at the wrong place. Ladies and gentlemen, I used to say it, and I can say it again now, is great things ahead. You can make some money. You do the math. You do the math. You can make some money. If you're in this area, if you're driving a truck, I'm going to say it like this. If you're driving a truck and you're not driving for Wiley Sanders Truck Line, we both losing money. We'll be right back after this commercial break.
When you think Troy Cable, think of a world-class network. Think of friendly local customer support experts. Think of reliable internet, phone, television, and security for your home or business. Most importantly, think of a hometown company connecting its community. Think fast. Think friendly. Think Troy Cable.
Come join Wiley Sanders Truck Lines today. $1,000 sign-on bonus. We match your 401k up to 4%. Blue Cross, Blue Shield. We also have a dental plan. You could be the next driver of the month. Wiley Sanders Truck Lines, Troy, Alabama. You're a certified mechanic looking for a job, then come to Wiley Sanders Truck Line. That's right, Wiley Sanders Truck Line. We need good mechanics. Call John Smothers or Ken Bray for the maintenance department. You will have a future at Wiley Sanders Truck Line.
May the road rise up to meet you. May the wind be always at your back. May the sun shine warm upon your face, the rains fall soft upon your fields. Though you've probably heard these words before, it's our wish for all travelers. For those carrying the things we need and visiting the ones they love. Those that take to the open road to feed their families, to see new sights, to get ahead. They spend hours, days, nights, even weeks on an endless ribbon of highway. Through the weather, the breakdowns, the closures. And then they see it. Glowing in the distance, that familiar sign. A sigh of relief. Each day, thousands stop by, each different, each with one thing in common. They need this. They need us. They need a home away from home. A place where everything is exactly the way they like it, and the everyday is done extraordinarily well. So today's a new day. Let's be that place. An open sign where there's none for miles. A familiar face that always says, "Welcome back." A meal that refreshes their soul. Let's be that place where they can grab a warm shower after a long day and be that crew that can repair just about anything.
And we're back with Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Line. Hooked on something down here. Like I was saying before I went to the break, how excited I was about the new raise and everything and all the new things that are going on at Sanders. Man, we're like, I want to say 4 to 5 weeks away from our new trucks. And that's going to be another blessing. Things are just, I can't say enough about just how great things are going with the truck lines and our sister companies. Our sister companies' freight is booming. I mean, it's just a good time for people to work. You know, I remember the times when jobs was hard to find, and everybody complained, "Oh, I can't find no work, I can't." Now, you can't find people to work. And it just boggles my mind. I mean, the jobs are there, the opportunities are there, the money is there. Come on, let's get with it. It saddens me when I go up 231 and I see places needing work. I was talking to Matthew Jordan. He was telling me that Trojan Detail could hire a car washer. I know the truck lines can hire some drivers because that's what I do, what I help do. I don't want to try to make it all about me. It's what I help do. And I know we could use a couple of mechanics. I work out with one of the guys from the plastic plants at the gym, and he was telling me he need people. I mean, ladies and gentlemen, there are jobs out there. We got to be willing to work. I mean, and the only way to get our economy turn around and get things to going is people go to work. Just go to work. It's simple. You know, I can stand strong on this. The Bible says that a man that don't work says he ought not eat. As you can see, I love to eat, so I'm going to keep working because I love to eat. And just such an opportunity now to get in. I tell drivers now, buy into the plan now. Get in that 401k. Get that 4%. How many companies? You tell me. And, you know, we don't on Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Line. We talk about truck lines. We talk about our stuff. We don't call company names. But I haven't heard or know what is matching 4% of your gross pay. Everybody know your gross start here, then your take home comes here. But we're doing your gross, matching that 4%. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you, I'm a part of that, and it works. It works. I'm so excited about it. It may make me stay around a little longer. It may make me not retire. It's there. I'm in good health. Work for a great company. I couldn't work no better place. No, I just feel good about working. I'm enjoying what I do. Got good leadership. Mr. Parker, Derek Thompson, Mr. Stephen Sanders himself, the kitchens. The leadership is so great. Got John Smothers, maintenance director. Got Ken Bray, assistant. We've got just so much going on. Got Brent Freeman running that bulk division, doing a fantastic job. Got Hunter Moats taking care of fertilizer, cement, lime. Young man doing a great job. We got a lot of new young leadership in there, and they're doing a great job. I watched the position, and I tried to get him to come on the show, and he wouldn't do it. Two people, David Gibson retired, and Charles Rose retired, and Charles Rose's son, Brent Rose, took his place. And I just thought of how many companies that a man could sit in a desk for, I don't want to say the years, but I'm just going to say a lot of years, over 25 years, because I don't want to cheat him out of no years, because he worked there faithfully. And then his son can come sit in that desk. That's amazing. That's amazing. That's amazing. And I got some drivers now that tell me when I leave, they're going to take my place. And you know what? I know a couple of them that's very qualified to do it. I'm not going to call no names, but I know a couple of them, because it don't take that much. All you got to do is be nice and get out there and tell people. My job is easy because of the fact I work for a great company, surrounded by great companies. I got to be successful. How can I not be? I mean, Wiley Sanders Truck Line got in trucking in 1959. And as trucking moved, we moved. I just told a recruiting class that this morning. We got in it to be in it. And you often hear me say the word we because I feel we all together. And that's what Trace Parker tells us. We're a family here. We in this together. Ain't no big I's, big U's. You know, if the president of the company don't feel like that, you're not going to get me to feel like that. Just the Cockwood, the CEO, same way. Just, hey, what's going on, Hoss? How you doing? Hey, driver, how you doing? Need a ride? I've seen Bristol pick up so many drivers that be walking from the plant to the little store up there on the corner. So I'm going to be walking for the exercise. I've heard them come down to my office and say, man, he tries to pick me up every time, so I just get out and walk. He say, y'all will take me on the van if I wanted to go. It's just a family structure. The guy cannot, even though he's a CEO or even Trace, if he's the president, they cannot pass you up because they look at you as one of their co-workers, and that's the way it should be. So I think leadership like that, and it teaches me how to be a leader. And you can say what you want to say. Churches are the same way. Churches that got good preachers have good success. Companies that got good leaders, they have good success. Because people are watching that leader and they're watching what he do. And they're watching what he do. I know I got to stay humble because I work for the president of my company and he's humble. So I got to stay humble. I got to answer my phone when it rings. If it's at night, I still got to answer it. And I'm happy to do so. I'm happy to be a part of this because, man, we got so many great things going on and so many opportunities. Young people, there are opportunities out there for you. And I tell people this. Truck driving may not be what you want to do for the rest of your life, okay? You may want to own a shoe store. You may want to own a barber shop. You may want to be in real estate. But you got to have some of that to get started. Truck driving is the only career that I know. Somebody else knows one. I'm willing to listen. It is the only career that I know that you can go to school for 4 to 6 or 8 weeks. Them are the schools we take from. and come out the gate making $50,000 a year and not have over $5,000 debt. And if you sign up with us, we'll pay $5,000. We pay up to $5,000 for your school and reimburse you back. Tuition reimbursement. Okay. So where am I going with this? I know I'm slow, but I'm going somewhere with this. So if you go to that truck driving school, sister's a teacher. That's my case. My sister's a teacher. My mama was a teacher. My daddy was a construction worker. A little rough for me, but I love the truck. So that worked out better for me. And I made good money. And I'm happy. I raised 4 kids. They're happy. They all got jobs, except one. So, and I never try to forget him as him being my child. I'll never forget that. So what am I telling you? I'm telling you truck driving can be the path to where you want to go. A young person, and I get this out all the time, a young person, I'm going to use 21 because you got to be 21 to drive a truck. Say if a young person drove a truck, 21 years old, and if interest rates and everything went good and he got into the 401k, he drove for 10 years, he could approximately have, and I messed that word up, but he could and nothing goes wrong and he works hard and does a good job, he could almost have $100,000 in 10 years. Easily. I'm talking about $100,000 that he don't touch, that he just got. You know, I'm not talking about his regular savings. I'm talking about earning and working. Ladies and gentlemen, it's out there. It's up to you to get it. And you can start off by getting it by calling 334-372-5049. Or you can call 855-777-9785. And y'all, I want to tell you something. Do you know it took me 5 years to memorize that? It took 5 years and Derek Thompson talking about me really, really bad. I don't know. It just come to me one day. I got it now. I don't know why I used to have it wrote down everywhere. And sometimes we use things as a crutch. I had it wrote down on the side of the wall in my office, and they remodeling, so it wasn't there no more. So I kind of had to remember it. But yeah, it's 855-777-9785. I got it on the front of my car too. Call that number. In 24 hours, if it's after hours, you can call me personally. 334-372-5049. Let's talk about getting you a job at one of these companies. Let's talk about you going to work. Let's talk about you putting some money in the bank. Let's talk about you having a family. Let's talk about getting you hooked up with Millie Johnson in order for you to have your own home. And just let's get you turned around. You can do it. And it takes you working. I'm getting the 2-minute signal up. I want to tell you that we're having a half-hour show this morning. There's a holiday, and we're going to respect the holiday. But I just had some great things I just had to come in here and tell you. And Justin was here, and we took this opportunity just to talk to you. We didn't have no guests. We just wanted to talk to you and tell you the great things that not only the Sanders Company's got going on, but Pike County itself. Pike County is a great place. I've said it, I'm going to say it again. We got churches, we got schools, we got restaurants, we got jobs. We got anything a person needs in order to raise a family. We got it right here in Pike County. And I dare not leave out our leadership. We got a great mayor, we got a great sheriff, and we got great city officials. We got a great police department, we got a great sheriff department. We're just in good times. We're in good times, and we want to share it. We want to share it with you, and you. We do want to share that. So thank you for listening a little while this morning. Hope something that I said, somebody will think about it later on. So, House got a good idea there. Get you a job, save a little bit of your money, and work. Man, nothing beats a work ethic. I know my credit is not as good as the things I get, but people know that I'll go to work, so they say, yeah, let him have it. He'll work it off. He'll pay for it. Let him have it. You will get like that. I promise you, a job makes a difference in your life. Hey, you know what I'm about to say. If you can't say something nice about someone, then just don't say nothing. Please pray for me, and I will pray for you. Until next Monday, this has been Truck Talk with Wiley Sanders Truck Lines.
Welcome to Love's. Safe and clean are two words that mean more now than ever before. Love's has been the